Bethany, and in this video I'm going to show you guys a few styles that you can do if you have very fine hair or thin hair like myself, or if you're trying to really protect your edges or if you have thinning edges. So in this video I'm going to go through a couple of styles that you can do without compromising your edges. So without further ado, let's get into it.
So style number one is this low twist ponytail. Super easy to do. It took me less than 5 minutes, and I'm going to show you guys how right now. I'm going to be using this hair. It is by Model and it is called Glance Formation Braid. I'm going to be using one out of the 3 that were in the packaging. I'm going to cut the little rubber band that came with the hair, and I'm going to be replacing it with a regular hair tie. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to explain this. So we're going to take that hair tie, fold it underneath the hair, and then we're going to wrap it around and pull one of those ends through the hair tie. So it's going to make a nice loop and a secure knot at the top. So I'm going to be taking my hair out of this braid. I had it in a leave-in conditioner, so that's why it's looking a little greasy. I'm going to part my hair down the side, but you can part your hair any way you want, down the middle, the different side, no part at all, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to be taking that spray bottle, it's just filled with water, and then I'm going to slick everything down to make a nice bun. So I'm going to take my hair and I'm going to wrap it into a bun. So once we're done with that bun, we're going to go ahead and take our braiding hair again, and we're going to take that hair tie that we just tied onto that hair, and we're going to wrap it around the bun. Now we're going to make sure that we hide that bun, so we're going to take our hair and put it over the bun so the bun is hidden underneath it. Now I'm going to take a section of the braid or braiding hair, and I'm going to wrap it around the hair tie and the bun so that everything is nice and hidden underneath that hair that we are wrapping around it. And I'm just going to keep wrapping until everything is nice and tucked in all the way till the end of that little strand of hair. So this is how it's looking so far. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that braiding hair, I'm going to divide it into 2 sections, and I'm simply just going to start to twist. Nothing special, nothing complicated. You literally just take them and start twisting all the way down till you get to the very end. So at this point, I noticed that one section was getting a little bit longer than the other, so I simply just borrowed some hair from the longer section and added it to the shorter section, and I just continued to twist. And I could not for the life of me find my crochet hook, so I took these little wood beads and I just kind of shoved them into the end of the little twist using my rat tail comb. And this is the final look for the low tension or the low twist ponytail. And of course, I'm going to add some accessories. So I'm adding my brimmed black cap that I put some hoops onto. And this is how everything looked once it was all together. So moving on to style number 2, we are going to be applying a wig. Wigs are great protective styles for any type of hair, but particularly fine hair, because they are zero manipulation, zero tension if you apply them correctly. So I just put my hair in a low braid, and I'm going to be putting on this wig cap and tucking that braid underneath the wig cap. And for this look, I'm going to be using this Bobbi Boss Glueless lace wig. Her name is Julia, and she is in the color 3614 or something like that. I'll link it down below so you guys know for sure. I didn't want to cut the lace on this wig, and I was gonna accessorize it with a bandana anyways, so this is what it's looking like. I love the color, I love the texture, and again, wigs are perfect protective styles for your hair. Alright, and for style number 3, I went ahead and I divided my hair into 14 big sections. You can do larger if you'd like, and I did that for these jumbo braids. So using the same hair that we used at the beginning of the video, I'm going to take a small section of hair. I'm going to be adding a little bit of water to my hair, dividing it in half, and then I'm going to take that braiding hair and I'm going to put it right down the center of my natural hair where I parted that section in half. And then I'm going to take those two pieces and put them together so that braiding hair is still underneath those pieces. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these tiny little hair ties. I love them because they're cloth, so they're very, very easy on the hair as opposed to using rubber bands. And I'm going to be tying those two sections of my hair together with that braiding hair underneath. So this is what it should be looking like. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that hair. I took one of the sections and kind of wrapped it over the hair tie just so that it's hidden. And all I'm going to do is divide that into 3 sections and braid. So a little tip, just to make sure that these are low tension, you want to make sure that when you do tie the twist tie around your natural hair and the braiding hair, you just want to make sure that you're not tying too tight. I wrapped maybe 3 times around my natural hair. You want to make sure that you're not tying it too tight so that you are protecting your edges. And this is what style number 3, our jumbo box braids, are looking like once they are all finished. This style took me about an hour to 2 hours to complete, and of course I'm gonna accessorize. So I got my bandana and some charms that I got off of Amazon, and this is what it's looking like. I kind of feel like a Afro punk pirate or something. So this is kind of like a bonus style. I decided to have some fun with this and I did some Bantu knots. Bantu knots, at least in this particular style with the amount of hair that I used, wasn't very low tension. But I will say that Bantu knots on your natural hair, or maybe with not as much added braiding hair, are a great protective style and they can be very low tension. So this is what the Bantu knots are looking like. This is my first time doing it. Again, I was just kind of playing around, nothing too serious. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys, and please feel free to like, comment, and share with your friends if you think that they might find this helpful. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon.